This is my dog, Mack. Mack had a stroke a couple years ago. He's got tumors all over. He's about 15 years old. He's a lab. He's a rescue. He's been through a lot. But he stopped eating a few weeks ago. And I'm gonna show you exactly what I did to get him to start eating again. But for anybody who has an older dog and you're trying to get them to eat because he just would not eat, this is what I figured out. And honestly, the type of food that you're using with your dog is up to you, but I'm just gonna show you. So I have Science Diet, Stomach and Skin, and it's for old adult dogs. I do about a half cup, but the problem is that hard food, Mack's teeth, this food was just too hard. So the trick has been to do a few things, but first, turn on the hot water, and then you're gonna soak the food. And I know a lot of people have talked about this, but soaking the food makes it a lot easier for your dog to eat. All right, so it's nice and hot. I'll let that sit for a little while, and probably about 10 minutes, it's gonna soak. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes, so I'll check and see how they feel, and they feel nice and soft and tender. So I just set my hand like this and just let the water drain out. So there you go, and they're nice and fluffed up. And it does bring out a lot of the aroma of the food, which did help a little bit, but Mack still didn't like this, so we're not done yet. So I knew that he was gonna need some smaller size food to help with this if it was gonna be hard. I don't soak these, but this is Blue Buffalo Life Protect formula. And I basically just take a handful of that and I sprinkle it on top. So now you've got a little mixture of the small bits of good food with the soaked, larger, hard food, and then I do one more thing. Mack loves chicken, he loves human food. So I knew getting some soft food, so I got the Senior Plus chicken and vegetable dinner soft food that I put on top of that. And I bought these little nifty little like rubber covers. I don't use the whole can, these are kind of expensive, so I just take a little bit and I make what I guess you could call like a doggy parfait out of this. I'll show you. So I'll take like a quarter of the can and put it in there. I don't want to use too much because this is plenty of food for him. Get some of the juice in there. And now that we've got that all in there, I'll mix this up into, like I was joking, some sort of like a doggy parfait. But it gets enough going for him where he really likes it. The soft food he really loves. And then the hard food, the big hard food, Science Diet food, is now soft enough that he can eat it, and there's a lot of good ingredients in Science Diet from what my vet has told me. And then Blue Buffalo has a pretty good reputation in those little small hard bits he can eat easily without hurting his teeth, and he ends up eating the whole thing. And now he's having much better poops, which is another problem that we were having because he wasn't eating and he wasn't pooping and things were not going well. So this is for anybody that's just looking for a solution. That's it. Want some food? Oh, there you go, good boy. And he's eating it right up. And trust me, a week or so ago, I didn't think he'd ever eat again. He would not eat anything except for, chicken off of my plate or steak. And he's loving this now. So hopefully this video was helpful to other dog owners who have older dogs that are refusing to eat just kind of out of thin air. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. And you might want to watch this video, which is about my thought process going through end of life decisions and how to handle it with Mack. And I dread that day, but it will eventually come.